had the best day. Today I'm going to be doing a decor haul, which makes me so excited. Like, I literally love home stuff. I've always wanted to have my own apartment and just furnish it beautifully, but let's be honest, furniture, decor, plants, everything is hella expensive. So I often have to rein myself in because I want to buy a new couch. Like, I desperately want a new couch, but I can't get it right now just because it's just not right. It's not the right timing yet, and we've had like lots of hand-me-down stuff. I kind of moved out when I was like 18, so I got lots of hand-me-down stuff, lots of second-hand stuff, like, you know, when it was cool to have everything vintage. I did a lot of that, so I have a lot of that kind of stuff. So I'm slowly working my way up to having an apartment that I really love, and I walk in and I'm just like, oh, it's amazing, it's everything I wanted. And I'm getting there slowly, especially with the plants and getting plant pots that I like small decor things, which you'll see now as well. I'm literally in my happy space right now because I have like pretty things all around me, and it literally makes me so happy. So today I'm going to be showing you a couple of like little home things that I've gotten. So it's like soft furnishings, frames, stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to get into this before I carry on rambling. I have lots of frames. Lots and lots of frames. So I've gotten, I think, weirdly enough, that a lot of this stuff is Mr. Price. It was unintentional, but they literally do have the most amazing stuff at the moment. So every time I go in there, I'm just like, I want everything. And then I leave with like 2 or 3 things because, let's be honest, I can't afford everything. But they just have really, really great stuff. I feel like they're going for IKEA vibes and they're getting it right. The first thing I have in front of me is this frame. It's a 15 by 10 centimeter frame. It's going to be really reflective because everything still has the plastic on it. I haven't even had time to put photos in here, but that's my task for this week, is to go and get some wedding photos printed and put some stuff up on our walls because our walls are like plain. So this is one frame that I want to use. I like this because it's got the normal frame and then it's got that like frame insert thing. And then I have this giant one, which I love, and I cannot wait to put a really cool photo into. I'm thinking of getting a print in this instead of a photo because I don't want it to look like a shrine of our wedding. It's a bit weird. I always find it odd when there's just like a wall full of photos of just a wedding. Like, I feel like there should be photos of friends and family and you and your husband and life, and then other prints mixed in there. So it definitely won't be a shrine of our wedding or of us. I feel like that's a bit odd. In my opinion, that's just the way I like it. So this is a really, really big one from Mr. Price. I actually can't get the whole thing in frame. It's beautiful. Like, I really, really like it. It's simple. I'm gonna find a really cool print that I love to put in this. I think I might order something from like Superbalist. Yeah, I really like it. I've had this for ages. It even has dust on it. That's how long I've had it. And I haven't taken it out of the plastic, and I haven't found a photo for it yet. But I will. That's my task for this week. So I've got this one, and I have the small one. Where am I going to put these? And then I have these 2 other frames from Mr. Price as well. I have at least managed to put something in these 2. They're the same as this white one, but just in like a wooden thing. So I've got this one that has a little print in it. I don't know who the print is by. This one says, don't be kak, be lekker. If you're Afrikaans, this is probably offensive. But in South Africa, this basically just means don't be crap, be cool. I think that's probably the best translation of this. And I love it. Sean and I say kak a lot. And I think it's offensive to some people, but for us, we're just like, it's just like a normal kind of word. And then I have this one, which I love, which is Awe Girly. So I really, really like this. These are the same designer or illustrator, I think. I really, really like these. I think they're really cool. They'll be nice, like, as a picture wall. So I'm wanting to do like a feature wall vibe. I have 2 more frames in this bag next to me, and these are pretty. These I got recently. So these are my most recent purchases, and I think that they are wonderful. So it's this gold, very reflective, sorry. It's this gold, very skinny frame. It doesn't have that little like photo insert thing. These have that white insert. This doesn't have that. So I'm actually thinking of putting a really big photo of Sean and I, but you know, okay, you guys haven't seen all my wedding photos. We have lots where it's like, you can see the background, like you can see the mountains and the forest and all that kind of stuff, and then like we're really small. So I was thinking of putting one of those photos in this frame because it would look really, really cool, I think. I really like this one. It'll be great on the wall with all the photos. And then I just got a smaller version of that. So this is the big one, that's the big one, and then that's the little one. And I was thinking of maybe putting this on my desk because I went to my friend Candace's work the other day, and I was just like, you have photos on your desk, that's so cool. Like, I don't have photos on my desk, and I really like that idea, so I got this one, though I can hang it up if I want to, but I just really, really like it. It's really simple, and I feel like I've seen this kind of stuff at like H&M Home. Oh, prices. This one is 79 Rand. This big one was 180 Rand. These little guys, the white ones, are 59 Rand, so like 60 Rand. And then this big one was only 200 Rand. I think that's really, really cheap for a frame. Honestly, I think that's really, really affordable. I also have this black wire frame, which I really, really like. It's very simple. The main thing is obviously the photograph, but then this is very different to the other ones that I've shown you. The others are quite like bulky and like very bold almost. Like the frame is large, but then I like this because it's very, very simple. This I could also put on my desk because I guess the photo part is smaller. Really like this. This was 120 Rand. And I've seen stuff like this at H&M, not really anywhere else, so basically H&M and Mr. Price Home, but go and check on the Mr. Price Home website because there's a lot on there. Okay, so this one is not the plant, it's more the plant pot. I spoke about this in my September favorites because I love it that much, and I couldn't figure out what these kind of like dips were, and it's basically just ridges in the pot. I think you can see that there's a little bit of definition that goes in and out like that. So the ridges in the pot, it's a normal terracotta pot. I got this from H&M, 150 Rand, and I think it works perfectly with this little cacti. Gives me Californian vibes. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. I just really, really like this pot. And I'm worried that I'm going to literally have one of those spikes go into my face at any point. And then I have this plant over here. This guy I got a little while ago when we went shopping. There was a vlog about it. We went to like the nursery. This is just covering my face. And I got this guy. I don't know if he's doing that well because there's some brown leaves in here. And I've picked up some brown ones before as well. But I think that these palms are quite hard to care for, but I'll have to read up about them and find out what I need to do. But I really like this one. It's a small version. I've seen a lot of people have like really big ones, but the big ones are super expensive when I went to the nursery. But I like this, and I just have it in a Mr. Price Home white kind of plastic pot, which was 179 Rand. They still have these, and they have these in other colors as well. I think they have them in grey and like an eggshell blue, and they're really handy because they're just simple. Just really, really simple. This is enamel, not plastic, enamel. And this lives in my office, but I think I need to move it so that I can get a little bit more sun. This one I'm going to take out of my background. He lives over there. You can see he's missing now. This is a fiddle leaf fig. I always struggle to say that name. I'm like fiddle leaf fig and it doesn't come out right. But this is like a baby version. I really want a fiddle leaf fig tree, but I haven't found one yet. Like even at the nurseries, they only have the really small ones, and apparently it takes really long for these to grow, so I'm on the lookout for a big fiddle leaf fig tree which I can put into my lounge, and I think it'll be amazing. But for now, I've just got this tiny one, and I have it in this basket that I found at the secondhand store. This basket was literally 10 Rand. The plant was a hell of a lot more expensive than 10 Rand. I think this was like 250, somewhere around there. Let me find the price. 220 Rand for the plant, 10 Rand for the basket. But I like the combo. I think it looks really cute. And yeah, I think this is a great way to have nice pots that are not all the same. So I have quite a lot of different pots. I have baskets, I have normal pots from Mr. Price, I have some from the garden store. Like there's just like an array of different options. I don't like everything to look the same. I've gotten a lot of cushions recently. First off is this beautiful like mauve pinky velvet cushion that I got from Mr. Price. I love this thing so much. It makes such a difference in the lounge. I just really like the shade. I like how big it is. I think this guy was like 160, 150, somewhere around there. I'll try and find it on the Mr. Price website and link it down below if I can. But it was really affordable for the size. Like, this is quite a large cushion. It looks great on our couch because we still have like those choreographed couches that were really in fashion a while ago, but now they're just a bit bulky. So I'm trying to get rid of those and buy something a little bit more simple and sleek. And literally, if we got new couches, it would make such a difference in our lounge. Like I'm buying all of these things, but they don't go with the couches. They're perfect for like the couches that we will get. But I really, really like this one. And then it turns out that all my cushions that I've gotten recently are from Mr. Price. So I'm going to stop saying it's from Mr. Price. I'm just putting out the disclaimer now. All the cushions I'm going to bring out are from Mr. Price. This one I love so much. I don't think this is going to be for everyone. Not everyone's going to like this. It's probably going to be like a Marmite cushion. But I really like this vibe. It's got like tassels and bubbles and black and white. It does have a weird gold trim running through it, which I don't like. It's not everywhere. It's just like there's one trim over there, and one at the top. If I could, I would pull them out like completely. I actually can. I can and I will. I'll probably do it one day when I'm like watching series or something. But I really like this cushion. Like it's just a bit different, and it goes with one of the other items that I'm going to bring out now. So this will look really great on our new couch, which we don't have yet. Yet another velvet cushion, but this one is a beautiful kind of like deep sea greeny bluey color. I would ideally like a velvet couch in this exact shade. Like, I think that would be amazing. I really want a velvet couch in our lounge, but I'm not sure if it's going to be something that's like that was so 2017, which I don't like. I don't want to get something that's a fad that everyone likes now, but I'm not going to like in like 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, because a couch is a bloody big investment. I would like a velvet couch in this sort of shade. I think it would be beautiful, and these are honestly so soft, like super, super soft. I think this was the 100-150 rand mark. This one is smaller. There's a pink one. This is a normal like scatter cushion, and it obviously came with the cushion in it, so that's an absolute win for me. Okay, this is something that I've gotten recently and I love it. They used to have this, or they do still have it, in black and white, and I like the black and white, but I found that like I often, when I go into Mr. Price or any store, I will unwrap a blanket, put it on a bed, like one of their show beds or whatever, and just see if it shades, if it like makes marks on the bed. And the black and white version of this blanket was literally so bad, because we only have white bedding, so it doesn't make sense to get a black and white blanket that just shades everywhere and there's just black all over my bed. I don't want that. And then I walked into Mr. Price this week and I found this guy. This is the pink and white version, and I freaking love it. I love this kind of pink. I'm going to unwrap it, but I just wanted to show you the tassels before I unwrap it, because obviously it's going to be huge. Look how cool these are. They have these little like tassel bobble things, and this was only $3.99. It dropped down from $5.99 to $3.99. It's that like millennial pink vibe, and I think it's going to look great in our lounge, or even on our bed. I think I want to put it on the bed though, to be honest. Look at it. Don't you love it? Do you love it? I think also it's not that big a deal if it's a little bit of pink. Like, Sean's not like, it's not like our whole bedroom is pink, or all of the stuff we have in our lounge is pink. It's literally just this one thing, so it's fine. And I really, really like it. I like it a lot, actually. The very last thing is something I'm super excited about. Again, this will go beautifully with our new couches, but for now, it's just kind of like a little extra vibe. And with the couches that we have, it looks a bit like, I can see the vibe that I'm going for, and I know other people can see it when they come into the house, but the couches will make such a huge difference. But I love this guy so much. I literally fell in love when I saw it in the store. It's basically this little kind of like ottoman thing that has the same tassels and bobbles that the cushion had. I like this vibe. It's weird. It's kind of like indie, and again, it reminds me of California. I don't know why. It's that style. Just imagine this and the cacti and the pot together. You know the style I'm going for? Anyone? Anyone? And I really, really like this. Sean has used it a couple of times in his PlayStation room, like his game room, and I'm just like, no, that's not going to work for me. That doesn't work in that room. This is for the lounge. I'm setting a tone here, and I just, oh, is anyone understanding what I mean? Like, do you guys feel the same way that I do about this thing, or am I alone? I really love it. Like, I feel like it makes a statement. It's enough of like a rough kind of different vibe to go with very simple stuff. This was $5.99 and went down to $4.99, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna take that. I love it. So actually at the moment, Mr. Price Home has a lot of this kind of stuff with like tassels and bobbles and fun things on it. You could find everything that you want. I'm just resting on this now. You can find everything that you want or that you're looking for at Mr. Price Home at the moment. Like, honestly, this is not a paid thing. This is not sponsored. This is just genuine love for Mr. Price Home at the moment. Yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed seeing the little home bits that I've gotten. If you enjoyed this and if you want to see some more home content, then please subscribe, give us a thumbs up so that I know that I should do more home content. And I hope that you guys are enjoying Vlogtober. Subscribe if you're not, tell everyone about my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Comment down below. Okay, that's it. Cool. Bye. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Not day. Have a great evening. It's like 6 p.m. Have a good evening. Okay, bye.